Hello and welcome to the program. This is Inside Blockchain live on TV Plus. I am Tony. On the program today, we are going to be discussing the state of blockchain and crypto adoption in Africa, as I'm going to be discussing with some of the top players and industry stakeholders who are pioneering the different associations or African blockchain associations that we have. I'm going to be joined by Omar from Ghana. I'll be joined as well by Paul from Nigeria. Paul, who is the president of stakeholders in Blockchain Technology Association of Nigeria. Later on the program, I'm going to be joined by Yaliwe Soko, who is going to be joining me all the way from South Africa to give us the update as it is in South Africa. And immediately after that, we're going to be having Frank Dyer, our East Africa correspondent, who is going to be giving us the latest gist and happenings captured in Kenya, as we can see it. And after that, we're going to be going straight into the market analysis segment of the program, where we're going to be talking about the performance of Bitcoin and every other altcoins that we have in the market. So the program is going to be very loaded, and if I were you, I'll begin to share this program right now with my friends so that they can be part of the conversation. Right now on the program, to discuss the state of blockchain and crypto adoption in Africa, I am joined by Paul Ezeafulukwe, the president of SiBAN, as well as Omar, who is joining me all the way from Ghana. Hello, Mr. Paul, if you can hear me, thank you for joining me on the program. How are you doing this morning? Okay, Paul, I can't seem to hear you. You might want to take that again.
I said thank you for having me. I'm so glad to be on Crypto TV Plus this morning.
Fantastic. What about you, Omar? Thank you for joining me. How are you doing this morning?
Well, I'm very fine, thank you, Tony, and thanks also for the invite.
Oh, fantastic. How's the weather in Ghana?
It's very, very, very hot.
Very hot. Interesting. So let's just go straight into the conversation then. We are talking, or we are going to be discussing about the state of blockchain and crypto adoption in Africa. I'm going to start with you, Paul. Tell me, what can we see in Nigeria, or what can we say is the state of crypto adoption in Nigeria as it is right now?
Well, as it is right now, crypto adoption is being accelerated by different bodies, different people here and there. We, apart from our organization, we have other sister organizations here and there who are pushing for the adoption of crypto. And we have left where we were 2 years ago. We've moved up. There has been a lot of awareness created, and across board we are seeing adoption. Even different startups running different projects on the blockchain, especially concerning finance, remittance. We have some who are doing something on sports and different sectors here and there, even trade, cross-border trade within African countries. So we are beginning to see a lot of adoption left, right, and center, not just within Nigeria, but across Africa. So it has been very, very good. We are not there yet, but we are making steps in the right. We're taking steps in the right direction for more awareness, more adoption, and more utilization. Thank you.
Okay, Omar, what about you? What can you tell us about what is happening in Ghana, especially as it concerns the blockchain space or community in Ghana?
Okay, so recently it's been growing faster. The community has been growing faster. A lot more people are aware of cryptocurrencies than they were before. At first, the perception was it's a scam, it's hackers, it's a toy. But people are taking it more seriously now, and we're seeing more adoption. We're seeing more traders come into the game. We're seeing more people who want to use it for cross-border payments, like to purchase things from outside Africa, to purchase things within Africa, and so on. And I'd say there's also a lot more smaller exchanges growing up too, and WhatsApp and Telegram groups.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Paul, we understand that we've seen quite a lot of movement, especially from the side of the government, in terms of, understanding what the blockchain technology is, creating systems and structure for its adoption. We can see the document on the national adoption strategy. So we can see that the government are trying to get involved. But before we talk about the government and the regulation that we would be seeing, let's talk about the private sector right now. What can you say has been, or what can you say is obtainable right now in terms of the different private sectors that are adopting the blockchain technology or integrating the blockchain technology, or rather creating solutions using the blockchain technology? What's the level like? What's the capacity? Are we growing, or we are not growing at all?
Concerning the private sector, as we all know, with people who are operating on legacy systems, most times it's not easy for them to latch on to new tech. Now we've been having quite some requests, but not to the level with which you would envisage, especially when it comes to a new tech that will upset some of the existing legacy system. So we've not been getting the kind of response, particularly from the private sector. We have pockets of responses where you see banks, very few, 2-3 banks, beginning to make requests for developers in the blockchain industry from our ecosystem. We have very few companies that are looking at doing supply chain and logistic maintenance on the blockchain. So, but it's not, we're not seeing that level of interest. But most times you find out that you have these things happen. It's a recurring thing where people who are running on legacy systems do not want to, they are not particularly ignorant of the new technology, but it's just that it's not easy for them to leave their legacy system. But we've been reaching out to them to adopt this technology, not necessarily creating a cryptocurrency around it, but adopt the blockchain technology as a better system. And I am aware of some persons who have even built, especially concerning governmental agencies, that will be needing this technology, especially concerning electoral processes in the country, and even in schools, even in organizations. So it's been a hard call, but we are doing our best to reach out to them, and we hope they come in while it's still early.
Okay, great. Now, Omar, talking about regulation over there in Ghana, what can we say is happening? Are the governments looking to understudy what the potential of this technology can bring, to the economy? Are we seeing a regulation that's going to be happening in Ghana soon?
So the thing about Ghana is, at the moment there's no official law regulating cryptocurrencies, but you get the feeling that it's not encouraged, because if you're a crypto firm and you apply for a bank account or a mobile money number, you get rejected a lot, So firms have to really struggle to get the normal things like bank accounts. So and sometimes you may hear some talk about the government looking into blockchain, but it's not something. It's not regular.
It's not regular.
It's like once in a few months you hear something. About that. So
from the side of the government, are you saying that it's not getting the support, the much needed support that it deserves? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. And even when the government made a big announcement a few years ago about using blockchain for land registry, they selected an international firm, that's IBM. So they didn't look to consult with the local blockchain or anything. They just went abroad, and so there's a communication gap between the government and the local crypto scene. It's like the government may not be aware of everything that's happening and how it can benefit them.
All right. Talking about the support, or the support structure that this deserves, and the fact that it's not getting it, especially from the side of the government, what would you suggest is the solution? All right, so that there can be this synergy, right, between the government and the people in the private sectors who are creating diverse solutions. Instead of them going beyond borders to get consultants, to get consultations, why not work with the people who are already creating solutions right there in Ghana? I know a few of them. You are handling Afroblocks, and what an interesting project. But what would you say the government needs to do to be able to create that relationship, that synergy there?
It's like we can't wait for government. So what should happen is the crypto players in Ghana, you should all become serious and form a strong association. You should plan a very good association and make sure it's well funded. Make sure we can get PR. Make sure we have contacts in government to be inviting the government officials for events and so on, and make sure that all the crypto exchanges and so on are part of this the new association. Because at the moment in Ghana, there's no blockchain association that I'm aware of.
No blockchain.
There's a few communities scattered around.
Okay, take that again. I didn't get that. You said there's no blockchain association that you're aware of.
Yes, there's none. There's a lot of communities spread around, but there's like one strong national association. So we hope to rectify that next year. We've been in talks with SiBAN to see how they can help us form a local association in Ghana.
Interesting. All right, thank you, Omar. Coming to you, Paul, we understand, all right, that as we speak, the SiBAN community are currently preparing to have their election. What can you tell us about what has been achieved, in SiBAN over the years, before we talk about this election that is coming up?
SiBAN has done so much in the space. We've been able to integrate, like what Omar just said. We before now we were having a lot of pockets of individual association, individual community at different levels, different sectors, different geographical areas. But one of the things that SiBAN has been able to do in the last since 2017 is to integrate and harmonize these pockets of communities into the current association that we have. We've been able to achieve that. It was a very difficult task, but we've been able to achieve that, and we're still doing more. We have undergraduates, we have graduates, we have career people, we have lawyers, we have all sectors are represented in SiBAN. So a lot has been done. We've also been able to reach out to government agencies in trying to lobby and in trying to get them to become aware of this technology, to also become aware of the consequential losses that would arise if action is not taken and if local content is not encouraged. We will now begin to have where you would have same people who can offer the same thing in the country, but unfortunately because the government is not aware, they might go and import the same thing, and we will continue to have that cycle of unemployment here. So we've been able to do that. It's a tall order, but we are pushing, and SiBAN has achieved a lot in the last 3 years. We, like you mentioned, the elections coming. Yes, this is one of the most beautiful things about SiBAN. SiBAN is for all, by all, with all. And it is showing, especially concerning the election, you see people from different geographical regions vying for different positions here and there. And that's the beauty of SiBAN. SiBAN is not for any particular individual or any particular block within the community. It's
Great.
all right. By all.
Yeah, Mr. Paul, now let's now that you've talked about the election coming up, let me just quickly ask you, Mr. Paul, can you say that you're proud, right, of the work that has been done under your tenure as the president?
Definitely. It is our work speaks for itself. Recently, we were the only association that was mentioned by NITA and even the ministry, because the truth about SiBAN is SiBAN has no particular front, in the sense that it is not a singular face. It is a collective. You from at every different forums where you go to, you see people, different people being represented. We have what is called a collective body, a collective decentralized body. As the blockchain has given us that platform, we at every point in time in SiBAN, you have different nodes doing their thing, and that's the beauty of what we have in SiBAN. It is not Mr. Paul, it is not some other persons, it is just SiBAN. And it has given us the right footing within other communities. We like recently, we had an upsurge of almost 70-something% new entrants trying to join SiBAN, and that's a beautiful thing. It's an all-inclusive thing.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Paul. Coming to you, Omar, you are the co-founder of Afroblocks Community, and looking at the way it is right now in Ghana, and the partnership that you have with SiBAN to be able to create an association over there that runs independently to let's say push the adoption or the awareness of blockchain and crypto. What is your community doing at Afroblocks to also support the push for blockchain adoption?
Okay, so we used to do physical events, but since the COVID lockdown, we are now reorganizing ourselves to do online only events. So we hope to get more content out about the education of blockchain. And also another thing we are doing is we are collaborating with SiBAN to see if we can have a joint online event by early next year.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Paul. Just before I let you go, let's talk about the election in specific details. I understand that the election is starting, I think, this week. And what are you looking forward to? Do we trust the system that is backing this election and is going to be free and fair?
Yes, definitely. The elections are going to be free and fair. Like we know the human system, but we have been able to put in we've been able to put in a process. And we have an independent body that is independent of the executives to run the election and make sure they are free and fair. And from our own side, we see so far so good. They've done a fantastic job. We had some hiccups, but that has been sorted out. So I believe that the community should expect a free and fair election, because we must show an example to the wider communities, not just the ecosystem. We also must show an example to the nation, because where we have people who are building softwares, applications, building machines that will help national elections, then we must show example that systems can be free and fair and all inclusive for everyone. So I think we are we are towing the path of honor to do that, and it will definitely come out very successful.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. President, Mr. Paul, for letting us know that. We're personally looking forward to the election as it unfolds. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me on the program. At this point, we'll be going on a very short break. And when we come back, we're going to be hearing from Yaliwe Soko, who's going to be joining us all the way from South Africa. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Oh, hi. I'm a smart investor. I dare say that because I understand the cryptocurrency markets and I am up to date on every new development, fintech and blockchain ecosystem. All because I watch the Inside Blockchain show on Crypto TV Plus. Every Monday morning, Crypto TV Plus brings you news headlines of top stories, interview with an expert, and give you detailed market analysis to enable you make the right business moves. Now you too can become a smart investor if you don't miss it. The Inside Blockchain show, only on Crypto TV Plus.
All right, you're welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Inside Blockchain live on Crypto TV Plus, and we've been discussing the state, right, of blockchain and crypto adoption in Africa. I just had Mr. Paul, who is the president of Stakeholders in Blockchain Technology Association of Nigeria, joining me on the program, as well as Mr. Omar, all the way from Ghana, the co-founder of Afroblocks Community. Right now, I am joined by Yaliwe Soko, who is going to be telling us what is obtainable, what has been achieved so far, and what is currently happening in South Africa. She joins me all the way from South Africa as well. Hello, Yaliwe. Thank you for joining me on the program. How are you doing?
Hi, Tony. Thanks for having me. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Great. So let's just get on with the conversation. What can you tell us is the state of blockchain and crypto adoption in South Africa?
I would say there's been some movement in the blockchain space in South Africa. I've seen innovation come up. I've seen applications come up. I've also seen payment processors supporting cryptocurrency. And now currently, the Financial Services Conduct Authority has actually released an announcement looking at the draft of declaring cryptocurrencies as or crypto assets as a financial product, and it is a call that has gone out to the public to comment on that development. The public actually has been given up until the end of 2021, January 2021, to comment on declaring crypto assets as a financial product.
All right, great. You are the chairwoman of United Africa Blockchain Association. When I connected with you, you told me that there is actually no blockchain association, as it were, just the same way we have SiBAN here in Nigeria. But what are the associations right now in South Africa, rather, that are pushing for more blockchain awareness and crypto adoption? Okay,
so there is SAMBA, right? South African National Blockchain Alliance, which is working closely with the Office of Digital Advantage and the government to see how they can look at regulation as well as education in some aspects, but working very closely with the government in terms of innovation as well. Yeah.
Okay, great. Now let's talk about regulation right now. What is the state of regulation right now, as we can see? Do we have, the government looking into implementing the blockchain technology and considering its solutions, how it can improve the economy of South Africa as well?
Yes, no, definitely. There is, I think there's also a working group looking at that. How can we encourage innovation? The government is very pro-blockchain. So for South Africa, it's very easy to innovate. But right now, there's no fixed regulation when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Yes, there's regulation of service providers, such as exchanges, but nothing strict. That's why I was just saying earlier, right now there's an announcement that has gone out to the public on a draft declaration of crypto assets as a financial product. So right now it's open to the public to comment on that draft declaration.
looking at the situation as we can see, do you feel, Yaliwe, that the people who are already playing in the private sectors, creating solutions, crypto solutions as well, do you think that they are getting the necessary support, that they need to thrive in that economy?
Support is not really there. Yes, there are opportunities for support, but they're not getting the kind of support I actually feel they should be getting right now.
Okay, so what
support is more global than it is local, I believe.
Take that again, I didn't get that.
I'll say support at this point is more global than local, right?
Local.
So, yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the specific things you people are doing at WABA. What have you guys achieved over the years? We are coming towards the end of the year.
So actually, the lockdown slowed us up a little bit because I think if you remember, South Africa was greatly hit by the pandemic, right? So we've been on lockdown for over 6 months, which was actually kind of very strict lockdown. So it slowed us down a little bit in terms of the educational campaign that we were driving. But we managed to actually do an educational pilot project during the lockdown, and we had quite a number of interest from people. So we did courses, and right now we're looking into partnerships with major organizations. We're also part of the Selo Alliance for Prosperity, so we're still driving education. The end of the year is more about strategizing what's going to happen next year, though right now it's very uncertain. If you think about South Africa, just recently, a few days ago, there was an announcement that one of the states in South Africa is going back on lockdown. So we're trying to gauge what 2021 is going to look at, but the planning process is to actually expand even more when it comes to education as well as innovation. We're trying to encourage people to innovate more.
Okay, you mentioned partnership right now. Are we going to be seeing partnerships between this association and the other association, or all the associations that's currently operating or running in South Africa? We're going to be seeing this synergy, right, between these associations with the government to be able to create structures or support structures around crypto adoption.
No, definitely. We will be seeing such partnerships. We already have that kind of sync when it comes to the bodies in South Africa. So, for example, personally, I'm a member of SAMBA, right? So it's the partnerships are there. We're also just looking at mushrooming into other parts of Africa. Right now, we're working on a partnership of going into Malawi and launching in Malawi very soon. Someone on our board is actually going to be chairing that association in Malawi. So we're looking at partnerships. We're also looking at expansion.
Okay, thank you so much. Before I let you go, Yaliwe, let's just conclude by getting your reaction to the state globally of blockchain and cryptocurrency awareness and adoption. When you look at how it's going, are you encouraged, to keep doing what you're doing, or do you feel that this is not heading anywhere?
Actually, I am encouraged, especially during this time of COVID-19. I feel like COVID-19 was kind of, for the blockchain space and the tech space, it was kind of a blessing in disguise, because it actually showcased the importance of this technology, right? It showcased that we are not just talking about something that we have no idea about the changes that it could bring. So it's really encouraging to see. I've seen a lot of people starting to come on board and say, how do I participate? How do I become part of this? And people are out there now, their ears are open, right? They're trying to find out, how do I get involved? How do I become part of what you're doing? So I'm encouraged.
Okay, great. Now, these bodies, right, that we've talked about, SAMBA, WABA, do you think that you need to come together to form one strong body of association? Or do you feel that the separation is needed, to have multiple associations or bodies, who are championing the cause of crypto and blockchain adoption?
I think firstly, the space is quite big enough for everybody to be accommodated, right? I also believe that people have different visions, and we all see things differently, right? So I don't think the merge is a good idea because people have different ideologies. Those kinds of merge, a merge could maybe bring about kind of a clash in ideologies, but working together is the way. So these bodies could come together and say, hey, we've got a common cause. How do you pool your resources, and how do we pool our resources to make this successful? Working towards a common goal, yes, but merging could actually bring a clash in different ideologies because people have structured the way they want to do things. So Yoruba is more kind of African focused. Samba is more South African focused, though there could be a base on Africa, but the focus is mainly South Africa. So I'd say Yoruba would be open to partnering with different associations in different countries to work together, right? Just like the partnership with the South African National Blockchain Alliance would suffice.
We're coming towards the end of the year. Are we going to be seeing any major events from Yoruba?
We're actually looking into an event, but I'll keep that under wraps for now because we're looking into a partnership regarding an event. So it's an event with another organization or entity.
Thank you so much, Yaliwe, for joining me on the program and sharing the latest developments or updates as it is seen in South Africa.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, still to come, I'm going to be joined by East Africa correspondent Frank Daya, who is going to be giving us updates all the way from Kenya as well, and what's happening in Kenya. And after that, we are going to be having our market analysis from our crypto market analyst, who's going to be analyzing the crypto market and to help us understand the price of Bitcoin, what is happening with the algorithm. He's always telling us about the fact that the algorithm, or what the algorithm is saying, is that the Bitcoin price or the price will definitely drop, but we should be abreast. So we're going to be hearing more from Eddie on the program. So stay tuned. We're going to be going on a break. And when we come back, I'll be bringing you updates from Frank Daya in Kenya. Stay tuned.
Have you heard of the first crypto comedy show in Africa? Now you've heard.
Where you get updated, educated, and entertained
on everything blockchain and fintech.
Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at Crypto TV Plus.
Do not miss Crypto Roast every Friday, showing on Crypto TV Plus.
This is Cynthia Petian with AWS Mining.
I'm Alexia Hefty-Rossier.
I'm Anand Mohan from Technobrain.
This is Anu Bardwaj from Women Investing, Women Digital.
And you are watching...
You're watching
Crypto
TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus. Stay tuned.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying with us. You're watching Inside Blockchain live on Crypto TV Plus. Right now I am joined by Frank Daya, all the way from Kenya, and he's going to be giving us the latest happenings as seen in Kenya. Hello Frank, how are you doing? Okay, Frank, the beats later hoodie looks so good on you, but I can't seem to hear what you're saying. Can you take that again, please?
Just a moment.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, great. Yes, I can hear you, Frank.
Yeah, it's clear.
Very clear. So let's just get on with it. What is currently happening in Kenya right now, especially as it concerns the blockchain community?
So I think one of the most interesting bits is there was a lot of interest in the Ethereum 2.0 launch in the past week, and there's been a lot of people asking about what's all that is about, how is it going to impact the community, the price, and that sort of thing. So recently, actually yesterday, we had an event with Bitcoin KE to just discuss with everyone who's concerned about what Ethereum 2.0 means and what that means generally for, the future of ecosystems like the DeFi and that sort of thing. So there's been a lot of interest in people wanting to understand Ethereum, what it is, how it works, and what Ethereum 2.0, the future is like, and what it means for the entire blockchain ecosystem.
Interesting. Not quite long. I had a few top players, presidents as well of associations, SiBAN here in Nigeria, South Africa, Yaliwe as well, and Omar from Ghana, to tell us about the state of blockchain and crypto awareness, in these African countries. What can you say is the state of blockchain and crypto awareness in Kenya? Are we making progress?
Well, to be very honest, it's unfortunate that a lot of economies in the continent are facing some sort of recession, like Nigeria. Kenya's currency right now is not doing so well. There's been just a lot of I'd say backlash from our citizens, and they feel like the government is not doing as much as they should to just try to bring back the economy, and people are trying to look for alternatives right now. And one of the very common conversations that you hear from people is like, okay, so what if the Kenyan currency is not doing well? What else can we do? What's the alternative? We hear a lot of people being interested in things like crypto. It's unprecedented, honestly. I feel like going forward, if we will still have a very sort of tight, I'd say, the backlash. If that will continue, the people will still try to look for alternatives. And one of the most common, interesting alternatives right now is crypto. And I think going forward, discussions with associations, Blockchain Association of Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, South Africa, Nigeria, whatnot, will proceed, because if you can't feed your family because your currency that you hold has failed, then you're gonna try to look for an alternative. So right now, what I hear from the ground a lot is, so now that the currency is failing, what do we do next? What are the options? Crypto is an option.
And I think that's where the alternative crypto comes into play. All right, great. Thank you so much for giving us that update, Frank. Now let's look at BitSlato Africa this week. What can you tell us with what that's happening with BitSlato?
Okay, so BitSlato is having a series of giveaways this month, particularly focused on the African community. We are building our community in Facebook, on Twitter, on Telegram. We have a lot of giveaways, and I'll just take you through some of what we are offering this month. So we have Polar Express, which is a giveaway that is meant to be shared with our community on Facebook and Twitter. And all you have to do is just share our information with your friends, and you'll be able to win a hoodie or a t-shirt, a hoodie like the one I'm wearing right now, or a t-shirt with people who are following you as well. At the same time, and this will be actually happening every day. So every morning on Twitter or Facebook, you just repost whatever we are doing with your friends, and then we will randomly choose winners to give away the hoodies or t-shirts. Really cool, actually. At the same time, we are trying to make sure that people who are actively trading on our platform are incentivized going forward. So the first prize for the most active best traders is $500. The second winner will win $300. The third winner will win $200 this month. So what you have to do is create as many trades as you can and make sure that they are active, and it's going to be based on volume. So if you put in like a lot of active trades, you stand a higher chance. And we will be tallying the results for all the active traders every week. And then by the end of the month, December, we will see who has, created the most active trades, because every active trade initiated and successfully traded will win points. And then at the end of the month, we will tally the points and see who has been the most successful trader. And then number one wins $500, number two, $300, number three, $200. At the same time, we are giving away iPhones. So number one wins iPhone 12 Pro, number two, iPhone 12, and then number three, iPhone 12 mini. And then someone who's placed between number 4 and 5 will win $500 each, and then place 6 to 10 is $300 each. And this is all about being an active trader on Bitslato. At the same time, there is a giveaway called Lucky Deal, where you make a deal or you make a trade worth $10 in Kenya shillings or Nigerian naira or more, and then we will give away the rewards randomly to people who place trades on the platform. Okay, and then finally we have I participate in Bitslato giveaway, where you repost our giveaway to your Instagram stories, then you tag our accounts, and then random posts will win $500 each. And we have 60 individual people who will win $500 each. At the same time, we feel like one of our most encouraging giveaways is our referral program. Our referral program is very, very incentivizing, and we will be enabling anyone who sends out their referrals or invites new users to win an iPhone 12 Pro, number one, number two, iPhone 12, number three, iPhone 12 mini. Now, anyone who sets up an account on Bitslato will access a referral code, which they can share with their friends and get them to join and whatnot. So we will tally the referrals and then issue the rewards based on whoever sends out the most referrals that are actively participating, just joining our program. So all these are specifically targeting African users, and we are looking to build our community together, get people to join us, trade, make money, because at the end of the day, crypto trading is a business on its own. It's a business that anyone, anywhere can participate in, and we are just trying to encourage you all to, be part of this conversation and join us in putting together, just making a business, making a living out of it, ideally. All right. We're doing webinars all through this month. So anyone who's interested, please join us. Follow us on Facebook, Bitslato Africa, on Twitter, Bitslato A, and Telegram. We have ongoing chats all through with our community, Bitslato Chat. And we are actually just looking forward to participate and getting everyone involved in this.
All right, thank you so much, Frank, for giving us that update. I'll definitely want our viewers to be part of, this amazing giveaway. What an interesting package that you guys have at Ezeafulukwe, and I believe that all of the people who are watching this program right now would definitely want to win an iPhone 12, an iPhone 12 mini, and also be part of the other giveaways that you mentioned. For those who would want to probably research more about these giveaways, where can they reach out to? I know you just gave us your social media handle, but are this giveaways or information about the giveaways and more information about the requirements seen across Ezeafulukwe social media platforms?
Okay, yeah. So I'm just going to go over it once again. On Twitter, follow us on Ezeafulukwe, on Facebook, Ezeafulukwe Africa, and on Twitter, Ezeafulukwe Chat.
Okay, and across these platforms, you will get more information about the giveaway and participate. Come on, it's December. We are coming towards the end of the year. Who wouldn't want to win something and be happy about and be happy about it?
We are calling ourselves Ezeafulukwe Santa or Santa.
Oh, Ezeafulukwe. So Christmas came early.
The Christmas spirit, and let's all enjoy, and there's rewards for everyone who's going to be participating.
Interesting. All right, thank you so much, Frank, for joining me on the program. At this point, I'll have to let you go, and we will be having Eddie, who's going to be taking us through the market and give us more updates on the market and tell us what Bitcoin is currently trading at, what's happening with all altcoins as well. So just right after this break, we'll be right back.
With AWS Mining.
I'm Alexia Hefty-Rossier.
I'm Anand Mohan from Technobrain.
This is Anu Bharadwaj from Women Investing Women.
And you're watching Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus. Stay tuned.
This is Cynthia Petian with AWS Mining.
I'm Alexia Hefty-Rossier.
I'm Anand Mohan from Technobrain.
This is Anu Bharadwaj from Women Investing Women Digital.
And you're watching
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Cynthia Petian with AWS Mining.
I'm Alexia Hefty-Rossier.
I'm Anand Mohan from Technobrain.
From Women Investing Women Digital.
And you're watching
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Cynthia.
All right, here, welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us. It is also important that I bring to your notice a very, very important disclaimer that you shouldn't forget, that most of the conversations or the statements that are going to be made on this program, or that you must have heard on the program, are not financial advices. So you don't take up whatever you get from this program and take it as a financial advice, and go invest in any crypto project that I bring on the platform. It is also important that you do your research carefully and diligently to make sure that it is the right decision and it is a wise decision, to put in your money anywhere. Right. Our attention as well has been drawn to a comment in the comment section of our YouTube channel where this program is currently streaming. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button as well as subscribe if it's the first time. This is DoDC. DoDC says that glad I found this great discussion, and he wants to find out, or she rather, when will you discuss African or black cryptocurrencies? I came across Odua coin. I like the message and solutions. Hope they get coverage. All right, and he also says subscribed. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. I'm definitely going to look into this project that you talked about, which is the Odua coin, and would see, how we can bring them, or we can reach out to them to discuss what this project is about. Thank you so much for watching the program and staying with us. Right now, we are going to be looking at the crypto market, and I'm joined by our market analyst, who has, or some of you are already used to, Eddie Igbera SA. Eddie, thank you for joining me on the program. How are you doing?
Thank you very much. Good morning, Tony.
Yeah, good morning. Great. You're looking great. Now let's just go straight into the markets then. What is the price of Bitcoin right now? What is it trading at, and why is it trading at that price?
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Eddie, did you hear the question?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Okay, so I asked if, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Great. So I asked what the price of Bitcoin right now in the market is, and why it is trading at that price, and what can you tell us based on your algorithm?
All right, thank you. Once again, good to be here. Bitcoin at the moment, the price of Bitcoin is 19,376. I mean, taking that from CoinMarketCap. Don't forget, last week I did mention something very, very key, and I think we are around that price now. Okay, so before I talk about where we are and all of that, why is Bitcoin shooting this fast? You can tell. Good to know that you had a lot of guests coming on board here to talk about the adoption of cryptocurrency, blockchain technology in general across Africa and even beyond. So many persons are actually waking up. Before now, we had just 1% of the world that actually said yes to cryptocurrency or to blockchain technology. But right now, the number is increasing, it's doubling. Okay, so that simply tells that many are already waking up, and nobody wants to be stopped when it comes to border transaction and all of that. So this has to do with demand. The demand and supply. Don't forget that we have limited number of Bitcoin available for every one of us. But the demand increases. One thing is certain. All right, the price will sure go up since we have limited supply. So adoption on the increase, of course, expect some good movement in price of cryptocurrency. But sure, I'll be telling you what's happened after now.
Okay, interesting. So let's just get on with it then. And I also thank you for giving up or sharing your opinion as well in terms of the conversation that I had earlier on the program. So let's talk about Bitcoin right now. Is the algorithm still saying that we are going to be experiencing a dip?
I love the fact that you are taking me to the algorithm, because that's where I stand. Right. So talking about the algorithm, well, it's an algorithm that belongs to a community, talking about to know it, which everyone can actually have access to. So it's not just something that only me have access to. They come here and tell you how it works. You too can have access to it. Okay. Now, remember I did mention last week that if the price get to 19,300, okay, and then push further to beat the all-time high price, okay, we had in 2017, and that's about $20,000. If you go beyond that to $20,400, okay, then expect a further movement, okay, a bullish movement in the market. Now, all of these are playing out because of the way number of persons are coming in. All right, the novice. People who really don't know what to do in the crypto space, they are all jumping in. Even many of them don't have the right information. They don't have the appropriate knowledge, the appropriate education on cryptocurrency, which you can find on in our platform talking about to know it. Now they're jumping in, not knowing what to do because everyone is getting it. Guess what? They're also getting it because they don't want to miss out. Now this will further shoot the price up. They further shoot the price up. Now that has not changed what algorithm The algorithm that we have to know what it's saying. The algorithm is still pointing downward. The algorithm is saying that whatever is happening now is a spike. Whatever is happening now, enjoy it. Okay, make sure you benefit from it, but don't expose your entire portfolio. Don't expose your entire funds. Don't expose your entire money to what is playing out. Allow a lead to run and enjoy the ride. But please take note that our algorithm is saying that the price of crypto will go down. Yes, algorithm is clearly saying that cryptocurrency, Bitcoin in particular, the price of Bitcoin is going to $89,000. It has not changed. $89,000. Again, it has not changed. But please take note, all that is playing out now is not taking us there. Algorithm is showing us clearly that the price of Bitcoin will go down. So you can actually connect with us to make sure that you also have access to the same algorithm. So whatever is playing out now, please trade with us.
All right. So Eddie, you're saying traders, all right, people who are currently trading in the market right now should be very, very careful because this could happen anytime from now. We had a conversation earlier where we talked about the possibility of the price of Bitcoin hitting $20,000 before the end of this year. I know that the algorithm is stating otherwise, but do you think that we are still going to see Bitcoin probably, okay, we heard it did 19,300, which broke its all-time high on exchanges, some of like the major exchanges we have, exchanges like Binance as well. But do you think it will still break its all-time high based on the information seen in the coin market cap?
Very, very possible. Very, very possible that the price, the all-time high price will be broken. Again, very, very possible. Don't forget that it has to do with demand and supply. And we have more demand now. Many people are getting into the market, and that definitely will lead to that. Okay, but please, I'm saying this, and I want people to be very, very careful so that they won't say, Edward, they say that we're going to make a lot of money in the crypto space, and boom, the opposite occurs. Because it will happen. But again, take it right. Enjoy what is playing out right now.
All right, interesting. So let's talk about the coins that people should look out for this week, most especially that you can point out to that they have the potential or possibility of doing better this week, and people should watch out for as well.
All right, thank you very much, Tony. Talked about Bitcoin. Now let's look at Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum.
Interesting to see Ethereum 2.0.
So Ethereum is one coin that we do very well because of the way it's going and a lot of activities around it. Okay, I wouldn't want to tell you now, but may I say categorically too that Ethereum is one coin that is going to $13,000. Okay, for one Ethereum.
You heard it. You heard it from Eddie. Eddie believes that it's going to hit $13,000. Strong predictions,
Absolutely.
Eddie.
Yeah, from algorithm. Whatever I'm saying is from algorithm. Again, you also need to know that first there will be a downward turn before we see all of that playing out in a very near future. Now, looking at Ethereum. Okay, the price of Ethereum right now, looking at coin market cap, is dangling between $598 and $600 to Ethereum. Talking about the price of Ethereum, you see, Ethereum is actually heading towards $800,000. I mean, just looking at what is going on at the moment. Okay, but you must look out for something. See, if Ethereum breaks the 599, which we saw, hit, but it's trying to come back. Okay, if that happens, just look out for that. This don't mean like but if it breaks in going down, all right, just know that you need to trade with caution. If it breaks between 566 and 599. It goes from 599 to 566. Okay, you need to step aside, allow that drop, because after the drop, you are going to see another movement. Can call it a reversal. All right. So why you want to enjoy the movement up movement now? Just know that whatever is playing out, you need to do that with caution. Now, another coin that we should look at is Bitcoin Cash, that BCH.
Okay.
Yeah, BCH also is looking very, very good. That's one coin that is looking very good for a breakout. Talking about in the up trend. Let me move it from my okay. Now looking at the uptrend at the moment, Bitcoin Cash is $288. Okay, that is the current price, and I see it going up to $425. Okay, still from the analysis algorithm is showing us, but if it breaks downward, okay, below what we are seeing now, maybe to around 280 to 270. Going downward. I will hear my advice that you swap your money, swap your portfolio from Bitcoin Cash to any of the stable coins that you are familiar with. Okay, they were looking at Link. I see Link doing some good job. All right. Also looking at SROP. Okay, that's very cool. SROP, Qtum, BSV is one coin that we also do very well. Okay, is going to do again very well. That's not without going down first. You may want to wait, allow it to come down a little bit before you plug in. Okay, and Ethereum Classic. Okay, now I may not want to give in-depth analysis around these points. Okay, friends, don't forget. I know Tony mentioned earlier that this is not advice. Okay, you said this, and I liquidated everything I got and I dropped them into the cryptocurrency. Look at what is playing out now. No, now with all this beautiful movement we are seeing, everything showing green. We like when we say green, not red. But please trade with caution, because algorithm is still pointing in the opposite direction. Okay, so whatever is playing out now in Bitcoin, for me, it's still a spike, going by what the algorithm is saying to know it. That's our community. And the good thing is here, the algorithm is not open just to me alone. It's open to as many that want to connect with to know it. Don't forget that we represent education. We want you to know how it works before you get into investing in cryptocurrency, because crypto is very volatile. So don't just jump in because others are in. All right, you need to know how it works, and then come in and play in the game. And trust me, you will be a winner always.
All right. Thank you so much, Eddie, for joining me on the program and giving us that update. I appreciate. And we're going to be having you next week, and probably we'll have our viewers get another side of Eddie. I trust that you are looking forward to having Eddie again, and same as well. We go straight into major updates, and I also like to let you know that if you like to get major updates on our programs and all the latest happenings captured within the world of blockchain and cryptocurrency, visit our website cryptotvplus.com. You can also follow us across our social media platforms at cryptotvplus, to stay updated with whatever we're doing, and to also stay updated with all our programs. My name is Tony Obiajiri. Until I come your way next time, keep trading and make sure that you take profit, and don't forget that whatever you find on this channel or on this program is not a financial advice. It is
with AWS Mining.
I'm Alexia Hefty-Rossier.
I'm Anand Mohan from Technobrain.
This is Anu Bardwaj from Women Investing, Women Digital.
And you are watching.
You're watching
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus. Stay tuned.